From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your Eastern Mountains Neighborhood Forecast.
Well, I had a chance to head on out to Bernie Basin Days on Saturday. I want to thank everyone for stopping me as I was walking with my son Aiden kind of along the parade route, talking to many of the lovely residents out there in Bernie. Thank you all so much for welcoming us with open arms. We had a great time out there and look forward to many other visits out in the Bernie area. Not much change though for today. It was a hot day out there. I do expect a cooling trend though as we go into this week with highs dropping below normal most likely. But not until the end of the week. We still have that excessive heat excessive heat warning in effect until 11 o'clock Sunday night. So if you're watching this, because you know I do the neighborhood updates once a day in the morning on weekends. So if you're watching this, say, late Sunday night or early Monday morning, be aware that this may have changed. It may have either been extended or it may have been allowed to expire at 11 p.m. Quite honestly, I think it may be allowed to expire, but it's still going to be hot any way you look at it. So let's take a look at that trend and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, Susanville, your high today on Sunday will be 97. You're only going to drop by a few degrees here for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So we're looking at highs still in the mid-90s. But then we're finally dropping back down to the upper 80s to low 90s by the end of next week and into that next weekend. So again, it's a gradual drop, but it's going to take a while before those cooler temperatures get here. So for the Eastern Mountains, we look at that temperatures gradually increasing. Most of us are going to steer clear of the triple digits, but we're still talking mid-90s on average. In places like Paradise, you could touch 100 degrees here for today. Taking a look at the satellite radar, we did see that big ridge of high pressure in place, but there was just enough instability yesterday just north of Susanville. And then, of course, it progressed to the north and east. There it is. Now, there were no lightning strikes detected. There may have been some cloud-to-cloud lightning strikes, but nothing reaching the ground. They didn't last for very long and then moved on out of here. Could we see more of the same here for your Sunday? It's certainly not out of the question. Taking a look at Futurecast, when you have thunderstorms of this magnitude, and I mean by the fact that they just weren't very strong, not very organized, Futurecast can have a difficult time picking up on that. Any forecast model, really, especially when you're just talking about these convective thunderstorms. So that's a look at Sunday. You can see it's not even really picking up much in the way of cloud cover. So chances for what we saw yesterday are pretty slim. And then we go into Monday, you see it's picking up on a few clouds, but that's really the extent of it. And then on Tuesday of next week, we take you through the afternoon, picking up a few more clouds. So there's a better chance of maybe seeing a stray shower or a very weak thunderstorm coming through Tuesday afternoon, especially for the, say, north end of Lassen County. All right, so there's your Sunday forecast. Temperatures are going to be around 98 for Montgomery Creek, 95 Shingletown, and 101 for Paynes Creek. There's Bieber with a high of about 91 degrees. Let's take you into the Lake Almanor area, 94 for Chester, 88 for Lake Almanor. There's Westwood with a high of about 91 degrees for Canyon Dam. There's your 7-day forecast for Chester. You see how in Chester we're dropping down to the upper 80s by Thursday, low to mid 80s. It's looking much more pleasant here by the end of next week. There you can see Mineral about 91, 99 Paradise. You could touch 100. You could also touch 100 in Quincy. I'll look for a high of 94 for Kronberg, 97 in Doyle, and Susanville a high of about 96 degrees. In fact, there's your Susanville 7-day forecast. Temperatures are slowly dropping, but still in the mid-90s for Monday and Tuesday. And it looks like we're in the low 90s by the end of the week and possibly upper 80s by next Saturday.